speedy. Nobody like a Lagos machine. I am stingy with my peace, and I'm greedy with my happiness.
I've been muted. We're starting to sim at 8.
I be your dog, I no be bingo. Do you want to reggae or calypso? Cause whatever I do, they no go fit though. Yeah, see I can be the blues in I reading, but it's bad. I'm thinking, and them pretty, and them bushy, and them. What is the cost I pay it all? Make the story for no day long as I'm happy. Yeah. Meta. Inside my jeans, Mario lady, you never see something. He already know who go fi kill this beat. It's a bad.
Oh, it's 8, so let's sim some games. Paxton, 2-1 win for the Sox. Kaylee gets the win. Late inning drama in the Bronx. Looks like a walk-off home run. Who hit that? LeMahieu. 2 home runs on the day for DJ. Kopech gets the win. 14 hits for Chicago. Tristan McKenzie. Team gets the win. He doesn't though. Wow, 13-3. That's not very good. Obviously, Eichhoff, the free agent signed by Baltimore, gets the win in his first game. Cueto and the Marlins win 4-1. Springs versus Strasburg. The injury-prone pitcher Strasburg gets the win. Went 6, giving up 1 earned. Donaldson just acted like that it was the 3rd out, but it was only 2. Jose Quintana. Mets pull off the win. Eight-0 for the Dodgers. Another high-scoring game. Yo ho, a pirate party. Vince Velasquez. Dude's an animal. Can't pull off the win. Oops. Taiwan Walker gets the loss against Clark Schmidt. Chad Green and Brad Keller. Hold up. Why is Chad Green in the starting rotation? There we go. Fix that. Casey Mize picks up the win. Huge win for Baez. 14 hits. Volpe almost got thrown out by Sebi Zavala. Screw that man. Kyle Gibson versus Andrew Heaney. Baltimore gets the win. Alcantara, after a short start due to an injury, comes back strong. Chris Archer gets pounded. Marquez versus Kershaw. Marquez gets the victory. Arizona edges out a victory 6-4. Mitch Keller gets the dub in Boston. Nola versus Cole. If we have people on, I'd do this game for overall, but no one's here. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this, honestly. We gotta put this in real quick. Wow, what a play. Hold up. I gotta do this to make sure. You just pitched, so
play ball.
well, I think I messed this up, but it's one game.
John Shelby with Chris.
I kind of figured I wanted to just be able to do this. There we go.
And your final, 12-3. The Cubs go home a winner for Chris.
Hey man, everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back.
Ooh, tough injury for the Cubs is Seiya Suzuki.
I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of rules. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in her, they finna burn up. Told her I'm coming up, tell them they turn up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this here be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear, I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number one out the two, it don't know where I'ma lose. I hate the struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me, this for my son and my daughter, my family tree and that order. I'm the Trojan when I'm wearing a jacket. I was down, now I'm up, now I was the underdog, now look who he left. I'm better than you guys, the champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. The champions, the champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it. Do dirt on my name, try to bury me. Do side on me like that was...
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Nick Castellanos.
Freaking Sebi Zavala, dude. Hold up. That was a little too... Yay, Mongi! Let's sim with the A's. We'll sim with the A's to here. Actually, since Fitz is on, we'll sim to here, and then after we'll sim to the 29th with the Nats. This has been the main injury so far. 1 to 2 months for Seiya Suzuki. He's fine. Oh no.
Inside the show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out west in the American League, Drew Rucinski got his 3rd win this season, helping lead the Athletics to a win over the Cubs, 3-2. The Angels put together 10 total hits as they took down...
Another injury for the Diamondbacks. They've had the worst of it so far this year.
Inside the show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Rough start for the Nats. You know what?
Inside the show. Looking first at the NL East.
I'm gonna put the injuries back to where they were. I kind of liked it there.
As they took down the Nationals in Washington.
And if people are on stream, they can tell me what to do with the moves. But if you're not, oh well.
While the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. The Philadelphia Phillies sent
let me find you an overall
game
real quick.
The Astros in Houston,
you guys don't play each other.
As of right now, the
Let's see,
Astros
who do the A's
sit in 2nd
play?
place in the American League West, and the Phillies are in 4th place in the NL East. The Chicago Cubs
Here, we'll do this for an overall game.
as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-6. In the standings, the Marlins are in 2nd place in the NL East, while the Cubs are in 2nd place in the NL Central. Pete Alonso drove home 3 runs, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 5-4. Entering the day's action, the Mets sit atop the NL East.
It's easy sometimes when you just coast along. But like it or not, something always...
Hello and welcome to Oakland. We're at Ring Central Coliseum, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Oakland Athletics. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so We should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Shintaro Fujinami. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
The pitch. High in the air, out to right. That takes care of one. And there's one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And the first offering is not close. And that's in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
What a guy.
Swing and a miss.
One ball.
That's what it right there.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss.
There's
Struck
one.
him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now here is Ty France. That misses. And that's ball 1. Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And in 2022, he was an all-star. Next pitch misses inside. Now 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch is downstairs. Julio Rodriguez on deck for the M's. In for a strike. Now 3-1.
That was almost as down the middle as you can get. And he just walked.
And a foul ball.
Big pitch here. Sat on my head.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. That's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. France, the lead runner at second. Rodriguez at first, 2 out of the inning. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. Back here in the East Bay. And taking the ball for Seattle, Luis Castillo. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Yuri Ruiz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
He's not having the best of seasons so far.
The next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's a strike.
Bunting right now. Or gonna be talking now.
The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over.
Oh, and a great stop. And they get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the boys up for sure.
Wow.
2 outs, base is empty. Jesus Aguilar up next for the A's. In there for strike one. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple all-star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off of his fastball.
The 1-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And 1-2-3 go the A's. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one down the line and foul ball. The 0-2. And that one missing low.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. The 1-0. Foul ball.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 39, Kyle.
Can Jace Peterson come up big? Nope. Big spot to Oscar. Walks Cal Raleigh. He doubled earlier. Can he have another big hit this game? Goes around Kelnick. Walk.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
Bringing
please.
James to Trillium. And he gets Haggerty to end the game. There you go, on the board. Looks like some dollars is in all the time. One last chance. Can they score 8 runs in the 9th? Touchdown with a triple. They get 1 run across, but that'll be all they get.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by.
Because you didn't get it exactly, but you're the closest. So, what are we doing with the overall?
But I'm glad that you noticed. I'ma keep it real, I ain't never been bogus. I'ma find a way even when I'm at the lowest. The storm go away, but the sun's still glowing. Nothing worth it is easy. Nothing easy is worth it. We all live and we die. What you leaving this earth with? Don't crease now, I never fold. I keep my eyes on the road. No looking back, I live forward. They never seen this before. I don't got nothing to lose. I don't got nothing to prove. I just keep jumping through hoops. Can't stop, I must see. Just between me and you. Just between me and you. Just gotta see that. You just gotta see that. The crowd can't do what they do. The crowd can't do what. Keep working and your dreams might come true.
Alright, I guess we're just not gonna claim it.
I could be more romantic. I told her don't panic. My head is way out of this planet. I'm way too poetic looking for my Janet. I'm in a bad mood, need to go get a pack. They tryna do damage that she just won't manage. I stay on my pivot, ain't losing my balance. When people be different, don't trip on their habits. Keep loving yourself, don't worry about their absence. Don't crease now, I never fold. I keep my eyes on the road.
Brett Beatty, that could be a big injury.
They never seen this before.
Here, let's check the standings real
With your
quick.
host, Justin
Yankees
Allegri.
are leading AL
Hi, I'm
East
Justin
at
Allegri, and this is your
26-11.
Wednesday edition of
Guardians are
Inside the Show.
20-16.
Starting off in the National League East, the
25
Washington
and 12
Nationals
for the
totaled
Angels.
13 hits as a team as they
The
grabbed the win in
Mets lead
extras
the way
over the Giants
22-15.
6-4.
Cubs 21-16.
The Braves
Good for
combined to
Cubs.
allow only 4 hits as
The
they beat the
Dodgers
visiting Red Sox
23-13. There's
3-1.
my Rockies.
The Philadelphia Phillies combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 7-4. The Mets allowed only 5 hits in the game as they ran over the Reds 11-3. The Miami Marlins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got a road win against Arizona 4-0. Adam Wainwright reached the milestone 200th career win as the Cardinals beat their rival Cubs 4-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 1-0. The Pirates put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 7-6. Carlos Rodon was victorious.
Alright, winner for a +1. +5 to an attribute. That is my guess. I will. No one's here. I'm not gonna play it though. Goldschmidt goes down with an injury. That's significant. Devers 1 to 2 weeks. Harold Ramirez, that's a rough one. Luis Arias, wow. MJ Melendez went down. Jonathan Gaza goes down.
Inside the show with Justin Allegri.
Yankees are 40.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting off in the National League East, the Los Angeles Dodgers picked up 14 hits in total as they bested the visiting Nats 9-6. The Atlanta Braves combined for a 4-hitter as they dismantled the A's 9-0. The San Diego Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-3. The Phillies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 3-0. The Rays relief pitcher, number 29, got win number 1 on the year as the Rays defeated the Cubs 5-4. The Rockies halted their 6-game losing streak as they got a road win against Arizona 4-3. Anthony DeSclafani got the win, throwing 8 shutout innings as the Giants took one from the Pirates 3-0. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. Dylan Cease collected win number 3 this year as the Reds got the best of Boston 7-6. The Milwaukee Brewers combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-2. The Baltimore Orioles combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Guardians 3-1. The Chicago White Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-2. The Detroit Tigers amassed 14 hits in the game as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-1. Joe Ryan collected his 8th win overall as the Twins were victorious over Houston 5-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Yanks completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the Mariners 7-2. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Evan Phillips, Alex, good for them, man. Severino, wow, good for Sevy, man. Strider, no surprise there. DeGrom, Cole, Otani, no surprise. Garrett Cole, impressive. Reed Scherzer, also impressive. We're gonna send the draft. He's out 2 to 3 months. That is a critical blow. Kevin Biggio out 1 to 2 months. That's gonna hurt. Oh boy. That sucks to me. Jackson profile. Using your services.
Inside.
Let me talk let me show them how I feel for real. These ain't ill, they ain't got no skill, they ain't got no will.
I can see your comment. Why don't you just comment in the stream?
I was back to back, shack for a pack of thing wasn't on F. As a matter of fact, it was half of that. Stop going to church, like what it's all worth. What would Jesus do if he was in these shoes? If Johnny pull up, I'm in the trunk. I was off that Jesus. Had a passion of Christ, I ain't need a Jesus piece. Just needed the people to believe in me. I ain't need an AP to put my city on the MAP. Was away from the ECC. The OG told me stick to slaying them ABCs.
Not whatever.
Inside.
Baby is healthy.
Couple wins, couple ills. Took a hit right up and failed. Now I got to just know how to flip it when it fail. Different when you listen to yourself. Not forgetting but forgiving. How you living is the wisdom in itself. Getting help. My intention and my callous never been in balance. It's a challenge when your talent come equipped with damage. Getting callous to what matters and you miss the pattern. How to manage your condition is the trick to catch it. How to handle what you giving is a different matter. Skip the magic, it don't happen overnight. You don't have to overwrite when it's saying it how you didn't plan it. Understanding I ain't got it when I gave it all I had. Nothing missing in the math, but the vision in the path. I'm a visit in the past with a pen and pad. I'll be back. I hope you try again. All this time spent, all that love you get. Please don't walk away. Try again.
Tommy Canley's in the pitch. Let's go.
Underdog since when I used to run a blog. I ain't saw if I could bend a hoop or run a claw. On the fog where I learned to view the sun small.
When you say you rap for me, rap for me. When you say you die for me, die for me. Is that it forever?
To our little friends. Actual creative players. And, well, don't you look at that. With the second pick in the draft, what a team. Third pick in the draft, Tigers draft, Alexander Edwards.
It's the way you move.
And the rest of the draft. There you go. We'll send to the trade deadline prep, and that will be the stream. Actually.
All I hear is raindrops. I won't range with new top. When I post a new stop. If I post my I have the world like ooh ah. This right
You
here
are All-Stars work.
Type to
Strider, Alcantara, Bueller, Syndergaard, Kershaw. 3 Dodgers. Wow.
I don't like to Instagram. I don't like when you be out. I just want your phone. I know exes hate me now. Can't think you, so they hate you now.
All 3. Like Rowdy pulled out 20 bombs. Damn, Rowdy. That must have been the one Rocky rolls there. Josh Rojas. CJ Abrams. DeGrom, Cole, Clinton, Sevy, Rodon. 3 Yankees and 3 Dodgers pitchers. Starters. Zach Jackson. Reese McGuire. Wow. There you go, Monty. Listen to the trade deadline.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
The trade deadline is fast approaching. We'll tell you what your team did on Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Colorado Rockies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-2. The Seattle Mariners went deep 4 times as they got a road win against Arizona 8-3. The Cincinnati Reds put together 10 total hits as they embarrassed the Dodgers 8-1. John Gray earned the win, his 4th this season, helping the Rangers take care of the Padres 5-4. The Red Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-2. Rowdy Tellez had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as the Brewers took down Atlanta 9-4. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. The Marlins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 8-2. In other Tigers news, starting pitcher Spencer Turnbull will be out of action for the next couple of days. He's got a pulled muscle in his shoulder. David Peterson earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, leading the Mets past the Nationals 5-3. The Philadelphia Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-7. Paul Goldschmidt plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Cardinals beat their rival Cubs 13-6. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. Matt Chapman was a force at the plate with 3 long balls and 4 RBIs as the Blue Jays took care of the Angels 11-6. Gleyber Torres drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Yankees claimed victory over the Orioles 10-1. The White Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory against the Guardians 5-4. In other Chi Sox news, starting pitcher number 65 will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. He's working through a finger strain. The Royals first baseman, number 9, drove in 4, helping the Royals push past the Twins 8-4. Jason Adam collected his first W this season as the Rays took down the Astros 3-2. Thanks for listening in. Enjoy today's games and all the craziness leading up to the trade deadline. Tune in tomorrow for all the latest from around the league.
Aaron Judge wasn't an all-star? What is this? Doing it low. How the season? Wonder is playing very well. Bird getting all these that ball this J-Ram, no surprise there. Josh Bell.
She takes my hand and she pours me a glass until it sees so I get a pass. I wanna feel something again.
And is finally at the eye.
She takes my hand and she asks me to dance. Nothing really matters if you don't have romance. I wanna feel something again.
Sweet. Somebody up there. How many boxes now? Okay, right?
He takes me out and says, let's do business. He's a bad guy,
24
I
home
believe in
runs.
forgiveness. Wanna do something that matters. Takes a meaning cause it lies my vision. I'm not opportunistic,
Yep.
no, I'm just
I'm telling
ambitious.
you
Wanna
as
be someone that matters.
real is
Freedom, your soul is just submission. Wanna keep you content and under supervision. They got you convinced that ignorance is blessing. So never changing minor is a human condition. I don't have time to worry about if I am trapped and if there's any way out. I don't have time to worry about if I am stuck and if there's any way out. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time.
302 before the
I don't have time.
21 numbers for Chavon. Hey, this is one of the guys. 17 bombs, 21 for Shield Bomb, 18 for Mars, 18 for Honesty. What card is it? Alright, look right over his name again. Oh, he's down here. Chavis. 17 bombs for Michael Chavis?
They call me modern trash. I am just a common fad. Wrote myself a
15 for
letter for the
Massive.
gods. Now it's crumpled in the bottle.
There's
Took a while to start, like an engine in the wintertime. Somehow I move forward, not a broken record. I'll be fine. And I live the fruitful life. Soon I gotta see the bad. Word is looking at me like what's next. Wonder if they care. Me and Alex used to in the park bench, laying foundations, turn it to a garden. Yeah, might not make it to the top. People telling me to stop. Everything could go wrong. Yeah, never had the world in my hands. They gon' throw swords on my head, beat me hard till I'm finished, till it won't full of faces. I'm calling me God. Welcome to the jungle. It's what happens when you ain't good. Yeah, when I spend a lot full of money, keep on going till I'm finished, till I fall for my
Rowdy Palazzo, 26 home runs, 1 for a diamond, 1, 2, 3 for the...
Buddy, I ain't made. I don't need a conversation.
What is going on with
paid.
Lazy
You
Boy?
could get a flick in a jiffy. Johnny Quick is my nickname, and I'm gone with your leave it. Yeah, my name doing big things. Professional.
23 bombs for Reynolds, 22 for Cruz, 13 for Simmons.
I got the good money, oh Lord. Be careful there, bud. It's no chance for me. Got a scandalous side from the valley to dance for me. No family, I'm a Randy Marsh.
16 for Anna, 16 from
Never thought I'd be on top. No one telling me to stop.
Walker's on the IL.
Had the whole world in my hands. They gon' throw socks on my knee, meet me home till I'm finished. Till
Corbin
I'm
Carroll,
full of
not
faces.
bad.
I'm calling me God. Welcome to the
Hot
jungle.
start.
It's what happens when you wake it. Yeah, then I spend it all for the money. Keep on going till I'm finished. Till I fall for my grace and they calling me God. Welcome to the jungle. It's what happens when you stand. You stand.
Trey hasn't done bad. Yeah, get out. Good shot. 28 home runs for Tatis, 22 for Soto, 21 for Machado. There we go with Estrada. Really? Darren Ruff. Okay. Okay, Tyler Wells.
Hey, one more word, I'ma call Jug Knight. It's my man's. Boy, he like Kimbo Slice. He got hands. TSA frisk me, they say I got something in my jeans. Big bands. Baby girl on me a little too drunky for me. Call Lance, you be talking big, ain't down for the ride. Feeling like the mafia when we go mob. I be with some that be really outside. I'm out the driver's seat to let them ghost ride. Sing to the women, I'm Fat Maxwell. Man wanna see me in a big black cell. He was in the life like Johnny Mansell. Till they hit him up like Blue Cantrell. Then hate from the house, I'm in Hollywood in a penthouse, Baby girl mad that I won't, I don't give on a discount. Funny how I'm eating more than I ever ate, but you check a plate and I slim down, If you owe me money, better skip town, look. Getting frisked and stripped down, Facts, one more word, I'ma call Jug Knight. It's my man's. Boy, here like Kimbo Slice. He got hands. TSA frisk me, they say I got something in my jeans. Big bands. Baby girl on me a little too chunky for me. Call Lance. Facts. 30 years. With that, like I feel rollers on my tail. Spinning corners. 30 years. With that, like I feel rollers on my tail. On my tail. 30 years. With that, like I feel rollers on my tail. Spinning corners. 30 years. With that, like I feel rollers on my tail. Look, hey, we in the breeze. Lone Star boy like Vietnamese. Like a young Mike Tyson, you a Roy Jones Jr. weak in the knees. Put some bass in your voice when you speaking to me. I ain't tripping, let somebody give me reason to be. You ain't tough like you talking, I'm very certain. You a tweet, you a scary person with the inside schoolboy near in person. Ringside, Larry Merchant, you a Howard Cosell. Walking folktale, halfway, look wholesale. Wishing on the star it go well. To somebody like us, had enough of it. Sock it in the neck for the it. Nickname off. One more word, I'ma call Jug Knight. It's my man's. Boy, here, like Kimbo Slice. He got hands. TSA frisk me, they say I got something in my jeans. Big